Hi everyone, Todd Zarwell here. I'm the developer of EyeDock, and I made some tweaks to the ocular conditions section in the last week. You can search for them just like everything else here on this search box. So, let's say recurrent corneal erosion. So if I just type that, I can go right to the listing for that. There's pictures, symptoms, signs, workups. So until now, you could look either by typing the name of the condition or navigating using the sidebar here. So if I want optic nerve conditions, if I want corneal conditions, now we've added a full text search here too. So now we can type in things like pain on movement. So you can type in symptoms or signs, and that will help you find listings that include that terminology. So collaterals, nausea, which I always have trouble spelling, nausea, and again, find listings that include that word. And then when you look at details, let's just click on one of these. Glaucoma, we all know glaucoma. Probably don't need a lot of education here, but to look at a listing here, it references Van Herrick angles. If you click on that, it will take you to the Van Herrick grading system. When it talks about medications, since IDOC has a very large database of medications, there's links from the recommendations to our database. So if it's just prostaglandins, it can just send you to glaucoma medications that are prostaglandins, specific medications, then, Simbrinza, click on that, takes you to the Simbrinza listing, and so on and so on. There's also links to ICD-10 codes. So, clicking on glaucoma, well, there's a lot of open angle codes, but they're all listed right here, so you can pick the right one for your patient. There are differential diagnoses, which will take you to the ocular conditions for those. And since I'm talking about glaucoma, let me go on a tangent to talk about coding. So for coding, we can go to E&M codes. And, for example, for glaucoma, we might be having an office visit. Could be a new patient that we're doing a workup on. So it gives you the codes, definitions of those codes. If we're going to be doing some extra testing, we can either search or navigate down to things like OCT scans. So OCT of the optic nerve, it will tell you how often you can bill. Moderate glaucoma, 2 OCTs max per year, mild 1 OCT max per year. Same thing with visual fields. We have our visual field exams that can tell you how often we can bill that code for mild or moderate glaucoma or advanced. Same thing with gonio and so on and so on. So these things are also searchable. So if I just type in OCT up here in the general search box, I can just navigate right to the OCT scans and so forth. So let's go to a mobile device. Let's make this a little larger. So here's IDOC on a mobile device, and we can either go to ocular conditions by navigating here, or we can still use the search box, but I'll just navigate to ocular conditions. Let's do a search all conditions. So let's think of something else to search. Let's just search for vomit. Not a pleasant thing to search for, but probably the same stuff that is related to nausea. But if we search for vomit, we can find things that are associated with vomiting and sorry, dogs are barking. And I will leave it at that for now, since the dogs are barking. Okay, I hope you love it. Talk to you later.